Hello, dear listeners, and welcome to the Comprehensible Australian podcast. It's your host, Josh, coming from you live today in Bonn Beach, which is my home in Melbourne. I've just come back from a holiday to Phillip Island. It was beautiful. I went to the beach, I went for hikes. It was a lovely time, and I got to spend time with my partner's family. Today's podcast is a video podcast and audio podcast, so if you want to see footage from my holiday, please watch this podcast on YouTube and you'll get to see some videos from my holiday. Alright, so let's get started. I've been thinking about the new year, which is coming in a few days, and what I'm going to do in the new year. I've done a lot in the past year, this year, and it makes me think about what I'm going to get up to in the next year, which is 2024. This year, recently, I finished my second year of university, studying linguistics and mathematics. In the new year, I'm going to be studying more and also studying in the summer and winter during the term break. So I'm really excited about all the learning that I'm going to do. And I think this is because I really value education. This is a part of my life that I have really prioritized, and I want to continue to prioritize my education. So if we're talking about New Year's resolutions, these are goals that you have for the new year. I think it would be to continue to get good marks in my university course, or HDs, high distinctions in my university course. I also have languages. These are things which I value in my life. I value this area of my life quite deeply. So in the new year, I'm going to continue to study Russian and Ukrainian. I know why I'm studying Russian and Ukrainian. It's because I want to help refugees coming from Russia and Ukraine into my city, Melbourne. So I'm going to also prioritize this part of my life. Maybe every day I can read or watch something in Russian and Ukrainian. I'm also going to do some lessons in Russian and Ukrainian, maybe one lesson per week of Russian and Ukrainian respectively. So each week I have at least one Russian lesson and at least one Ukrainian lesson. It makes it easy because I'm studying Russian next year in my first semester. So I'm doing Russian 5 at Melbourne University. So I'm really excited about this. I'm also prioritizing my professional life as well. So I recently started teaching on the internet. You can find my profile on my website. I teach on Preply. So if you're interested in having lessons with me, please don't hesitate to book a lesson with me. I would be more than happy to teach you English. So I'm really excited about this part of my professional life. I don't really have a goal. I think my goal maybe is to make money as well as make connections with people, because I haven't been making much money recently. But yes, I would like to maybe make money and also travel the world. So I think this is a good first step, working on my business. Related to my business is this project, the Comprehensible Australian podcast. I want to publish one video, one TikTok, and one podcast per week. So that is part of my goal. I want to increase the number of subscribers that I have, but I don't really think that's a good goal. I think the number of videos that I put out is a better goal, because that's something I can actually control. I can't control the number of subscribers I have. Although I love having subscribers, I can't control that, but I can control the number of videos that I put out. So that's what I'm going to focus on in the new year. And what else can I say? In the new year, I would also like to focus on my psychological health. Like a lot of people, I am trying to work on my mental health. So one part of mental health in this area that I found quite helpful is mindfulness, and I'd like to practice traditional mindfulness a bit more. I'm quite good at performing informal mindfulness, doing informal mindfulness, like listening to sounds around me or enjoying a cup of coffee. But I would like to also incorporate more formal mindfulness into my everyday, and see the benefits that this has on my health. I think this would be something really useful for me. So I think I have some good goals for the new year. I don't want to call them New Year's resolutions because that means that they might fail. I don't know, a lot of New Year's resolutions seem to not go to plan. Unrelated to my New Year's resolutions, a while ago I had signed up for a half marathon, which is about 21 kilometers. So I'm going to run a race which is 21 kilometers long. So as part of that, I need to practice running maybe almost every day or every other day. So one day I practice, one day I don't, the next day I practice, the next day I don't, and so on. And I need to be able to run the race, so it's going to be good for my health. So I'm excited to reap the benefits, that is, get the benefits from the good things that I'm doing. And that'll be it for today. So in the comments, tell me what your New Year's resolutions are. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye.